This is the name of the vlog.
175.
Yo, what's up? It's Scarlxrd here. Smile. You're on 175 TV, bitch.
Are you motherfuckers ready for the craziest night of your fucking life? Are you sure?
The tour so far has been absolutely incredible. I think, after staying inside for 3 years and popping out again, it's been quite surreal to see all the fans, know all the words and shit to the songs, and I'm like, what the fuck? But they've had time to learn it, but I'm just sat back like, it's still very surreal to me. Everyone going crazy and everyone knowing all the tracks is just, it's insane. So the shows have been surreal.
How the fuck are we feeling?
Fucking mental cunts. In 3 words, yeah, straight up, fucking mental cunts. There was the guy yesterday who had he had the pop nose, and there was another guy like in London who fucked up his ankle or something, and another guy in Europe when we were there broke his rib. Like, yeah, fucking crazy cunts, yeah. In the best way possible. Oh shit, craziest thing I've seen in the mosh pit. Let's see. Craziest shit I've seen in the mosh pit. In London, they were playing Duck Duck Goose. That's pretty unique. I'm not sure about crazy. It's pretty unique. They're playing Duck Duck Goose in London. Obviously, the guy with the fucked up fucking hockey nose. That was pretty nuts. Ooh, a guy broke his leg. And then he came to the front. He said, Scarlxrd, I broke my leg. I was like, fuck, stop the show. He said, no, keep going. And I was like, okay, they're fucking nutter. So yeah, I've seen some crazy shit, to be fair. There's some mental stuff. If you look over here, this is an iron. I iron my shirt before going on. I iron my shirt. I usually have, some water and a coffee just before. Iron my shirt, have a coffee. I like to have a little bit of silence, a little bit of peace before the chaos. So that's about it. A little bit of silence, a little bit of coffee. Iron my shirt. I'm good to go. Top 3 performances that I've ever done. Fuck. Okay, I'd say London, just gone. That was insane. Shit, all of them have been on this tour probably, because this tour has been like a whole step up in like a whole different fucking way. So yeah, I'd say London, Budapest, and fucking Manchester probably. And Birmingham. Fuck, the whole tour has been fucking insane. I've been on form, lads. You know what I'm saying? I've been drinking me milk. Drinking me fucking milk. Yes, I've been feeling good. I ain't trying to start nothing, right? But the EU crowds, there's just no touching them. Listen, I know they turn up in the US, yeah? I get it. I've been to the US, it's been turned. I've done festivals out there, it's been turned. And I've seen it, it's been turned. But the EU, listen, it's just that there's something in the water, you know what I mean? It's just fucked. The EU is where it's at, trust me. US gets down though, you're good. Man, they're gonna crucify me for this. So when I go there, I'm gonna put up the... But no, they get down. But EU is where it's at. Oh, London, for sure. London always brings the rage. Paris always brings the rage. Paris comes to mind. Anywhere in Eastern Europe. Everywhere. Fucking everywhere in Europe brings the rage. Everywhere in Europe. Shit, I'm trying to win back the US now. Yeah, Chicago's great. Chicago goes off. It really does. I played it twice. It's fucking crazy. My thought process behind this tour was just chaos. Myself and my producer, Plague, we sat down and we wanted to make a set list that was, just insane and just brought a lot of chaos. Almost wanted a set list that was so intense and so large that the people in the crowd were like, fuck, I paid money for this. I paid money for a fucking cardio workout. You know what I mean? Make them feel like, oh shit, this is the most intense shit I've ever been to. So that was the main focus, just keeping that intensity throughout the whole set. Big stages, I like big stages now. I like doing big stages. A while ago I did like doing the smaller intimate rooms, but now I feel with a bigger crowd I can focus more on performing, I guess, which is what I've been trying to do, this tour, and what I was trying to do towards the end of my last run, is trying to, just perform the tracks a bit more, give the crowd more of a performance, because with these bigger rooms, it's almost you have the huge pit, obviously, where it's going fucking crazy, but then you have a couple rows of people that are just there to enjoy the performance. So I'm trying to kind of, make a, do a better performance and work more on performing to give them to give them a better experience. So I do a bigger stage at the moment, just for the fact of getting the reps in and practicing. Oh, fuck me. Favourite song to perform. Well, they're all good, aren't they? They're all fucking good. Every single one. I like the one at the start all the way to the one at the end. I like every single fucking song I play live. Every single one. Even the ones I don't play. I like those too. Nah. No song I hate performing. No song. If I didn't like performing a song, I just wouldn't do it. Yeah, I like every single second of the set. Every single second. You know, there's challenging parts of the set. Like that bit in Open Wound where it's just I'm rapping super fast. Obviously, I was punching in the studio. I can't punch in live. Fuck me. Fucking hell, I'm trying my best. But yeah, I enjoy everything. Every track. Yeah. Oh god, they're all pretty incriminating to be fair. Especially rolling with this lot. Fucking hell. Most incriminating shit. Not most incriminating shit. Most interesting story. I don't recall.
Good answer.
Don't recall.
Good answer.
Oh, fuck me. I saw. Okay, so I used to be in a band, and we actually did a show with Enter Shikari. That was like one of our first like big support slots that we did. So that was the first time I ever saw like they were playing to their hometown crowd as well. The first time I ever saw a crowd that large, and every single person going in and kind of having their personal show almost, because it was just it was an insane experience. So I'll say Enter Shikari way back in 2013 or 14, one of those years. Shit, yeah, not at all. A lot of the times you have to understand is that like, especially with a set like this, it doesn't annoy me whatsoever because the set is so long and it's such a marathon that there will be tracks where you want to rage and there'll be tracks where you just want to be like, oh, I love this song, let me see him do it. You know, because a big part, not every show is about going there and just going fucking crazy. Like that is a huge part of like what we do. But at the same time, there is also like a huge part where it's like, okay, you come in to see an artist live. You know what I mean? So there has to be that kind of like, oh, okay, let me, I want to watch this shit. You know what I mean? And plus, look at us, fucking hell. You know what I mean? You'd fucking stand there. You know what I fucking mean? You fucking stand there. Yeah. I've had my Weetabix this morning. Yeah. Well, yeah, fucking. So, you know, I appreciate the fact that they've bought a ticket and they've actually showed up. You know what I mean? Thank you. Fucking thank you, you know. That it means a lot to me, honestly. I want to play Ali Pali in London. That is like a massive goal of mine. And yeah, working towards that. And I think it's just a massive goal of mine. I'd love to play it. That will be like such a big milestone in my career. If I do get to play that, fuck, God willing, that would be insane. Yeah, so that's definitely a stage I want to do. Yeah, the big man gets on stage, usually big man gets them, you know what I'm saying? The attractive Lee gets them. He'll get them, you know what I mean? But yeah, as long as it's not malicious, you know what I'm saying? I'm all good for it. You know, there's a lot of people that want to jump on stage and throw hands or whatever, so it is a bit hit and miss. So they get on, you have to be like, whoa! You know what I'm saying? But no, usually, yeah, I'm not necessarily against it, but I'm not necessarily like, you know, for like it is a bit of a safety. See, I'm being diplomatic because my security is here. We don't like that here, so don't do it. I came from a metal band, so my creative influences was like, you know, at the time, you know, my band was called Myth City, and we were like, you know, kind of like Rage Against the Machine, kind of like, you know, like a new metal rap kind of thing. That's always been like a seed that has inspired me throughout doing the Scarlxrd stuff, like the stuff I did in my band. Heavy music has always just been like a part of my life. Slipknot, massive fan of them. Still am to this day. Deftones, still am to this day. Love them. The Prodigy, and kind of like more of like the dancey stuff. The first band I ever saw live as a kid was The Prodigy. Like it was at a festival, and it was the first like band I'd like truly paid attention to, and it just fucking blew my head away. So yeah, I'd say those guys. No, I'm not a bitch. I'm made for this. I don't know that. I feel like it's my purpose in life is to, I don't know, entertain people. That sounds really. That sounds quite erotic, actually. But yeah, I feel like it's. I don't know. I feel like myself when I'm doing this. I feel like I'm balanced when I'm doing this. Yeah, so I don't get nervous before performing. No, never, ever. From biggest crowd, it will probably be that one festival I did back in 2019. I've got a picture of it in my house. Belgium, I think it was, and it went as far as my eyeballs could fucking see. It just carried on and carried on and carried on, and the videos are hilarious because I'm like this big on the stage, and the stage is like fucking massive. I had us on the main stage, I think. So I've walked up there now. I've gone out. Fuck me, the crowd is as far as I can see, and I'm, at one side of the stage. Make some noise. Make some noise. Get your hands in the fucking air. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking marathoning from each side of the stage, but no, it was an experience. I really fucking loved it. Yeah, she was crazy. The smallest crowd I ever played, I was probably in America, actually. I played some really small shows in America, but they were fucking sick. I can't remember where I was, but there was like a sofa in the back of the... do you remember this one? Where was that?
Detroit, maybe?
No. Detroit was sold out.
Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, probably. I don't know. It was somewhere in the US. Yeah, and there was a sofa in the back, and it was like, I don't know, it was like playing somebody's living room. But it was dope as fuck because I hopped the barrier. I started fucking dancing and shit. I was like, man, I'm having a good time. I said, listen, you folks paid money to come see this, man. Thank you so much. But the room is practically empty. But it was still a good show. Oh shit. Well, I first started MCing back. I've been MCing since I was 11 years old. I used to go by Squeak, MC Squeak, because my voice was way higher than this when I was before my balls dropped. Before my balls dropped. Yeah, man. Fucking. Yeah, I used to call myself MC Squeak, and I've been MCing since I was 11. And I just wanted to be like my cousins, really. I wanted to be like all my elders. They were all MCs and rappers. So yeah, since then, I've never really put down the pen. I've done other things, obviously, being in a band, doing YouTube, doing all these other things. I've never really left the pen. But, to circle back to it, in 2013, circle back to it properly, and then start my band and etc. etc. Like, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I love writing, I love music, I love MCing, I love poetry, I love words. I love everything about it. Yeah. It's 4K, fucking hell. Isn't that the fucking question? Jesus. So, well, it's difficult to eat on the road. At home, my diet is so strict at home. You know what I'm saying? I get my jerk chicken and rice. You know what I'm saying? Jerk chicken, rice, 2 dumplings. Come on. Yeah, have that twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Some fruits. You know what I'm saying? I have my protein shake. Yeah, sir. Get all my meals done. But that's at home. On the road, fuck, it's difficult. It's hard. McDonald's, high calories after a show. Like after now, we'll look for a Mackey's. 2 Big Macs, smash them. Get the calories in. I'll be up there losing fucking water, fucking everything. Get my salts back in calories, McDonald's. In the day, try and get room service from breakfast from room service in the hotel if they do it. Try and get at least some breakfast in me. But yeah, it's difficult on the road. It is hard. I think next time I told I'm bringing a chef. That's what we need, isn't it? Thank you. You just solved the fucking problem. We'll bring a fucking chef next time. Right, get Paul on the phone. Let's sort that out. Fuck, again, fucking terrible. I wish it was better. It's hard to sleep after the adrenaline dump that is a show. Because it's an adrenaline rush doing that. So afterwards, your mind is going 100 miles an hour. You're still on the high of doing a show. So, you won't get to sleep till like 4:30 in the morning. And then usually... Actually, to be fair, it just pushes the sleep back because today I woke up at 2? Yeah, I must have went to bed at like 7 a.m. Woke up at like 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 7 hours give or take. It's not the best amount of sleep, but I tried to get it in. Yeah. Top 3 performers. Number 1, Michael Jackson. Number 2, Slipknot. I've never seen a crazy. Oh my god, crazy. Who takes the number 3 spot? Prodigy takes number 3. Yeah, those 3 there. Yeah. The Holy Grail. Oh no! Oh shit! For actually no. Fuck this. Yeah, y'all got me. Y'all got me, motherfuckers. Y'all got me. James Brown is up there somewhere. Freddie Mercury's also up there fucking somewhere. Freddie Mercury. Fuck. Sinatra. Elvis. Scarlxrd.